to 6 p.m., the shopping center on East Santa Ana Canyon Road will transform into a trick-or-treating event. Stores and restaurants will be participating in this spectacular extravaganza. This event will also have a live DJ, face painting, balloon twisting, and photo ops.
Downtown Fullerton will host a Dia de los Muertos event this Saturday evening, November 1st, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Fullerton Museum Center at North Pomona Avenue will host families at Noches de Muertos Festival. Visitors will enjoy community altars, art activities, pop-up artist shops, live music, and dance performance as they honor their loved ones and celebrate La Vida.
Santa Ana Forestry is hosting their annual Noches Altares. This event is to show support for the Latino community by showing the community an important event, a holiday where the souls of loved ones who have passed come back to spend time with their families. Noches Altares has live music, performers, food, and drinks. This event is from 12 noon to 10 p.m.
There was a night of glitter, glam, and spooky fun in Costa Mesa as fans returned to Seeger Storm Center for the Rocky Horror Picture Show Hollow Queen Spectacular. Hundreds of fans gathered over the weekend at the Julian and Georgia Regards Plaza for an interactive screening of the culture classic The Rocky Horror Picture Show. The night started off with pre-show drag performance from the Broadway divas that was followed by the movies. Fans sung along all night, and the first 200 to arrive were given props bags to participate in all the fun.
It's a community that comes together from all different walks of life to participate in this cult classic experience. It opens doors that aren't always there in fine art institutions.
It's just a great representation of pride, and being a little different is okay. And you can do that here at the center. And also just zooming out as well and knowing that we are living in scary times, but it's also Halloween, and this is like the scariness that we want to focus on for one night of just like Halloween and being able to dress up in that way.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show film made its debut in theaters in September of 1975, and after all these years is still a beloved film that makes people laugh and feel seen.
Start your November off right with the SoCal Vibe Fall Festival. The beach party takes place this Sunday by the pier in Huntington Beach. The event is filled with tons of food, music, and of course, fun at the beach. SoCal Vibe runs from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, be sure to visit surfcityusa.com.
This Halloween, you can experience a new type of trunk-or-treat known as Fright and Flight. This usual trunk-or-treat that you're familiar with, but with airplanes. This event will be held this Friday at Hangar 21 South in Fullerton, and features Fullerton's airport planes and games, including helicopter flight. Admission will be free and includes a trick-or-treat bag to store your candy, and lots of Halloween-themed games to play. Coloring stations, photo ops, and the helicopter ride cost $80 are on a first-come, first-served basis. Frights and Flights takes off at 5:30 p.m. and lands at 8:30.
The Guard Scholarships and EOPS is hosting a Halloween event this Friday for its fellow students from 10 a.m. to noon. The event features a costume contest, pumpkin carving contest, and a pie eating contest. And Resource Fair, the Scholars Halloween Party is on main campus, Johnson Building, room 219. We hope to see you there.
This weekend in Cypress, the community will gather to honor the departed in its annual ritual. The free Dia de los Muertos 2025 celebration will take place at Forest Lane Memorial Park in Cypress on Sunday, November 2nd from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. This event features altars, folklore, dance, mariachi music, and cultural experience designed to honor loved ones and connect communities together. Join the Browser Museum for the free Family Festival on Sunday, November 2nd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Bowser Museum, County Yard. Enjoy live performances, make fun art, get your face painted and enjoy Lemon Treat's free admission for everyone. The museum credits the Henry Nicholas Endowment and Capital Group for underwriting its family festival. Last weekend in Anaheim, families enjoyed Halloween fun with candy, costumes, and crafts at the Anaheim Town Square.
Our Kiara Scally shows us how the spooky but friendly celebration brought the community together.
Let's take a look at what families can enjoy. Out of Anaheim, the shopping center transforms into a Halloween playground. There is a candy extravaganza, trick-or-treating from the store to store, and lots of photo-worthy moments for the little monsters and glitches in the crew. The annual event is free with RSVP and is designed to be family-friendly. Midday hours 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. mean it's safe for younger guests. And the event is located right here at Anaheim Town Square.
It's my first time here. I saw it was online. I was looking for stuff to do for my baby, and this popped up, so I thought it was fun.
There is more to the afternoon than candy. Kids can get their faces painted, dive into creative crafting stations, and even watch a live music show that promises to roll, all as part of the spectacular package.
I'm actually a misfortune teller, but everybody gets a fortune. Sometimes they're large, sometimes they're tiny little fortunes. They're easy to lose. So it's all fun.
Families say it is events like this that make Anaheim feel a little more connected, especially when community spaces turn into places for laughter, candy, and memories.
You know, my favorite part is everybody that's wearing costumes. There's fantastic costumes. All the fantastic costumes here today. It makes me so happy. So many witches, so many warlocks. Oh, just gorgeous people. Mwah, happy Halloween.
Reporting from Anaheim, I'm Kiara Shally, SAC News.
Seems like fun one. Thanks, Kira.
And organizers say they can't wait to welcome families back next year for even more spooky fun.
When we come back from the break, we have the latest in SAC sports.
And we'll have your weekly weather forecast.
You're watching SAC News, the Halloween edition.
We'll be right back.
My name is Kevin. I'm a military veteran returning to school, and I'm a student at Santa Ana College. I went to an art school in Los Angeles for 2 years. I realized things were getting pricey and expensive. I was tired of hearing my parents talk about the financial issues we have. At the same time, I also had a desire ever since I was a little kid to join the military. So I enlisted in the United States Air Force for 4.5 years, and immediately at the same time I got out of the military, I got hired at Disney. I chose online classes because I'm able to have time management with my priorities outside of school and also with school. I'm able to control my life. My advice for a student thinking about taking online classes is you got to be on top of your game. You have to make sure you have time to do your online classes. It might be easy to forget that you have homework due and quizzes to take. So you just definitely got to be on top of it. I would say online classes are just the same type of difficulty as face-to-face class. Do the coursework, read the chapters, take the quiz. You still have deadlines just like actual classes. It's been a year and I'm able to speed up the process where I'm going to be getting my associate's degree this December and we'll be transferring for spring. So online classes definitely helps me reach my end goal faster.
To SAC News, I'm Anthony Duran, and a busy week in SAC sports, and Clay Carton is up next to bring up on all day the scores and highlights.
Hello, I'm Clay Arritt, and it's time to see how your Dons fared in sports this past week. SAC women's soccer squad continued on the road going to Fullerton College trying to snap a 7-match losing streak. SAC managed 0 shots on goal while the Hornets fired 12 shots. The Hornets scored the first goal of the match at minute 11. First half ends 1-0. The Fullerton Hornets scored 3 more goals in the second half. The Dons did manage a goal of their own, but the match ends 4-1 in favor of Fullerton. SAC came back home on Tuesday to host Golden West College, the Dons hoping to turn it around in the second half of the conference season. The Rustlers managed 7 shots on goal, while the Dons managed 0 shots on goal. Dons goalkeeper Elizabeth Frias managed to save 4 out of 7 shots, but it's hard to win when you don't generate any offense. The match ends in favor of Golden West by the score of 3-0. The Dons go back on the road this Friday to Irvine Valley at 1 p.m. SAC is currently on a 9-game losing streak. SAC hosted Fullerton College on a streak of 4 straight ties. The Dons had 2 shots on goal throughout the match, while the Hornets had 9 shots on goal. The Hornets scored the first goal of the match at minute 29, then netting the second goal of the match at minute 70. The match ends in favor of Fullerton by the score of 2-0. The Dons then went on the road this past Tuesday to face Golden West. SAC was still in search of its first win of the Conference League, and the Dons did grab their first win of the season by the score of 1-0. SAC will be back at home this Friday against Irvine Valley at 1 p.m. Come out and support as the Dons look to get back-to-back wins for the first time this season. Santa Ana College football took the field on Saturday at Santa Ana Stadium, where they took on the undefeated Ventura College Pirates. The Dons forced a 3-and-out to begin the game, but things got worse from there as Ventura scored on their next drive, and Santa Ana fumbled the ensuing kickoff, and Ventura took it back for another score. The Pirates struck gold as they were able to put 65 points on the Dons' defense. That makes 3 straight rough games for the Dons as their record on the season drops to 0-8. Santa Ana only has 2 games remaining on their schedule for the 2025 season, with their next outing coming on Saturday when they take on Moorpark College on the road. The Dons' men wrestling squad went on the road to Cuesta College to compete in the Meathead Movers Tournament. Yes, that's the real name. The Dons competed against 10 other teams in the Meathead tourney. Santa Ana had 4 wrestlers finish in the top 5 in their weight class, but overall the Dons finished towards the bottom of the standings. There were 9 teams above Santa Ana. That was Bakersfield, Cuesta, and East Los Angeles. Those were the finished in the top 3. Joseph Garcia took individual honors for Santa Ana, finishing in 2nd place in the 125-pound weight class. Next up for the Grapplers is a match with Cerritos College on the Santa Ana College campus on Wednesday, November 5th. The Santa Ana Dons women's volleyball team went up against Golden West College at Santa Ana in a conference game last Friday. The Dons entered the game with a 7-5 record overall and 3 wins against 7 losses in conference. The Golden West Rustlers are a tough opponent with 7-2 record in conference play. The Rustlers took the first set from your Dons and never looked back. The match ends with Golden West winning 3 sets in a row against the Dons, all by comfortable margins. The volleyballers' next game was a conference match at home against Cypress College last night. It was their second matchup against the Chargers this season, with Cypress taking the first match 3-2 back in September. Cypress took this one as well, sweeping all 3 sets, dropping the Dons' conference record to 3-9. There's no match scheduled on Friday, so there's only 4 more chances to go out and see the team in action. The next game is Wednesday, November 5th on the road against Saddleback. That's all for this week's sports update. Tonight, the basketball season kicks off, and tomorrow, the women tip-off. We'll cover that next week, along with the remainder of our fall sports seasons. I'm Clay Arritt. Good luck to all our sports teams this week.
This week, all partly cloudy skies till Thursday. We start our weekend off with Friday bringing 76 degrees, perfect weather for those going out to get candy and join in some Halloween events. Saturday, the high cool to 74 degrees for those heading to 4th Street. Be sure to wear a proper clothes for this day. Sunday, high tops out at 76 degrees. Nice weather for those who are celebrating Dia de los Muertos with their family. Monday, high is 72 degrees. Tuesday, 73 degrees. And Wednesday, back to 72 degrees before ending our week on Thursday at 73 degrees. And that's our weekly weather. Families and fall fans alike take over downtown Anaheim for one of Orange County's most colorful Halloween celebrations. The annual Anaheim Fall Festival Parade transforms the streets with live entertainment, costumes, contests, and a parade, food booths, and kids-friendly crafts. Visitors join in on a float, scavenger hunt, and share the fun in a festive atmosphere near Anaheim Town City Hall. 2 weeks ago on Monday was a rare bad Monday for tech giant Amazon. Its Amazon Web Service went out.
Earlier this month, Amazon Web Services went down, causing temporary access issues for Canvas, Zoom, and other online tools used at Santa Ana College.
Honestly, I didn't know about the shutdown until quite late. Then they told me, hey, if the shutdown keeps going on for the entire day, I can extend it for one more day.
Students were not able to access their Canvas. So if they had homework due that day, they were not able to submit it. Or if they had homework problems that they were assigned online, they were not able to go and look up what those problems were. So they were stressing out that they couldn't even start their homework.
For others, even a short outage caused stress, especially with assignments due online. Faculty also had to prepare in this case if the outage lasted any longer.
We were just down and wondering when it was going to come back, and then starting to make contingency plans. Okay, if this lasts a day or 2 days, am I going to move due dates? How am I going to reach out to students? How am I going to communicate to them? Because that was just a major factor in all that kind of thing. So luckily we have kind of a backup email list and things like that. But it was definitely one of those things where it's like, okay, we need to start planning for contingencies on how long this may go.
The college say situations like this highlight the importance of communication.
Our district ITS team works really closely with our colleges to make sure that we always have our services intact. And so I feel like it's a learning experience, like people like me who have to do communications on how to communicate those things fast to students. And although I think we did a good job, it's good to always keep in the back of our minds.
While the shutdown may have been short, this highlighted how much daily learning depends on online access. I'm Alexis Duran, reporting SAC News.
Thank you for that report, Alexis. And that's it for this edition of SAC News.
Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel.